Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. Happy expansion day, everybody. Hopefully you're excited for the new cards. I got a deck that I think a lot of you are gonna like, especially if you're gonna be running into a lot of Jhin, Annie, aggro burn. I bring you the counter with Annie, as well as I got a deck that I don't think I've been as excited to share a deck in a long time. I put a lot of work into optimizing this list, and I'm just so excited to share one of my most proud creations, really, in Hogwarts. Get it? Hogwarts is the school, home to a bunch of anime kids, spiders, an unstable student, and an evil principal. They all combine forces to face off against all the bullshit in the ladder. And we are combining Noxus and Shadow Isles in what I like to call a burn control deck, because we are effectively a deck that can take on different roles depending on what we're facing. So if we're facing a slower deck, we can be the aggressors and try to burn our opponents down. But if we're facing a faster deck, we can actually play reactively, heal up the damage that they deal to us as we laugh in their faces and they cry in despair, and then finish them off with our own burn. So that's the idea of this deck. I wanted to provide you guys with a counter to what I knew, because at the beginning of every season, there's always a strong prevalence of aggro, because, well, there's a bunch of people that want to try out new cards with the expansion. There's also a bunch of people who like to just take their pirate aggro deck, spam it on the ladder to get easy wins, and so they can then screenshot their, I made it to Masters before anybody on Twitter. And there's a lot of people that do this, right? So we are going to be featuring a deck here that is able to capitalize on these fools, as we are going to have a combination of regions that allows us to benefit from our draining effects. How do we benefit from our draining effects? Because obviously a region combination with Noxus and Shadow Isles is not new with SWAIN, but it's never been the most popular way of playing SWAIN. But the big difference here is we are building our entire deck around what is personally my favorite card in the expansion, and that is the Ravenbloom Conservatory. This 1 mana landmark has a countdown of 10, and once it reaches down to 0, it creates a Tybaulk in hand. You are able to advance in 1 round for each fast spell, slow spell, or skill that you've played this game. And this last part of the sentence right here is what I believe really makes this card absolutely phenomenal, top tier Legends of Runeterra design. It makes it so that this card, even if you draw it later in the game, is not a dead draw. Because if this landmark had just the countdown the way it is, it would become extremely binary in results. So by doing this, you really mitigate that binary outcome out of this card, and you make it overall more consistent. And it's really worth it, because this is one of the coolest cards I've ever seen. Who is Tybaulk? This is Tybaulk, 6 mana 6/6 that when summoned grants allies everywhere, including himself, +1 power, and for the rest of the game all of your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. So now you know where I'm getting at. Even though it seems like as a control deck we have a bit of a low high end curve, as we're only playing 2 Captain Farrons, as you would expect a little bit more from a control deck, right? But because we're playing a full set of Ravenbloom Conservatory, we're gonna pretty consistently be able to play this guy on turn 6, and then we also have Annie, which we work for the level up, giving us another 6-drop in Tibbers. Annie, I believe, has been a little bit overhyped as a pure burn card. Like, people have been really focused on Annie just being good on burn, and while she's not bad there by any stretch of the imagination, I believe her true potential lies in a deck like this. A deck that can be the aggressor, but a deck that can also play the long game and win on value, and heal up and just dry out opposing decks that are too fixated on pure aggression. And that's what we do here. Leveling up Annie is very easy in this deck, because we are running a full set of one of the best cards out of the expansion, in my opinion, in the Mana Soul Student. 3 mana 3/2 that says each round, the first time you play a fast spell, slow spell, or skill, I play Magic Embers, which is this skill right here that pings the Nexus by 1. Mana Soul Student not only helps us flip the Ravenbloom Conservatory and level up Annie much faster, it also synergizes extremely well with SWAIN, because once we level up SWAIN, every time we set up a spell or a skill, we get to ping the Nexus and stun with SWAIN's passive effect. And because we have stuff like Blade's Edge and Unspeakable Horror, we're able to ping the Nexus, and we can potentially in one play stun 2 units with SWAIN's ability. You may be thinking, this is a SWAIN deck without Leviathan. Nani? I actually was playing Leviathan on this deck prior. Like, I put a lot of work testing this deck and improving it until, you know, I was ready to record, because I wanted to be the best version of the deck that I could come up with in at least like a full-on day of working on it, right? So ultimately, I realized that the Leviathan was just not very good in a deck like this, because we already have Tybaulk. We already have, like, it's better to have Captain Farron because of the immediate decimates that we get off of it. Once we play Captain Farron, we can really use it as a finisher, and with the boost from Tybaulk, our decimates can deal 5 damage. If we play multiple Tybaulks, they can deal even more. So we don't really need Leviathan in this deck. We need cards that actually impact more immediately, and I believe Captain Farron to be ultimately more reliable, because if Leviathan goes down and just gets silenced, we spent 8 mana for nothing. If Captain Farron goes down and gets silenced, it's like, okay, sure, I got 2 decimates in the back. And at that point, we don't really need that much more damage to finish off games. We're playing stuff like Doom Beast as well. We're playing Undergrowth. We have Vile Feast. We have Unspeakable Horror. All of these drain effects, when they get boosted by Tybaulk, just generate insane value, dude. And because we're playing Unspeakable Horror, we have a bit of like a pseudo card draw in a way with this ping right here, as we're also running a one-off of Glimpse Beyond. I was playing Whispered Words for a long time. In today's video, you're gonna see Whispered Words instead. But ultimately, in this final version of the deck, I believe Glimpse Beyond is better, because it does progress your conservatory and does help you level up your Annie. We're also playing a one-off of Hapless Aristocrat to have a little bit more of an early game against these more aggressive decks. Disintegrate works really well what we're doing here. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, fish, that is the deck list right there. Shoutouts to Empowered Wither Whale too. A lot of healing, but also a lot of aggressive potential, and what is effectively a burn control deck. A slow burn that controls the game and then finishes off with, you know, some good old fire to the face. And it is just a very, very satisfying deck to play, man. Like, this deck is amongst my favorites of all time. I'm extremely excited to share. It's been putting in the map. Like, this deck has just been tearing up every opponent that I ran into. Like, it is just super efficient, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I did, because I just had an absolute blast playing this, and I'm just really hyped to share this deck. I'm really proud of it, and I think you guys are going to like it, because what's not to like, man? Annie and SWAIN with some nice Shadow Owl's Drain boost, like, my god. I don't know, I'm biased, but this is one of my favorites in a while, and really excited that it's my second deck for the new expansion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, as I got some sick gameplay for you guys today. Try out the deck yourselves. Let me know what you think. There's always some room for optimization and stuff. You want to try out some different cards or distributions and stuff. You know, this is what works for me right now, but there's always room for improvement in that regard. And that's basically all I gotta say. Have a swell day. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. I'm so hyped for this deck. I've been optimizing it a lot, right? And I really like where we're ending up, but it's kind of crazy that, like, throughout my experimentation, the Leviathan did not really, like, I actually lost games because of the Leviathan. And it's kind of weird building a SWAIN deck where you don't include it, right? But it's so much better this way. We're gonna go ahead and drop, we're gonna keep Annie. Oh my god, we got so much good stuff here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're facing an Ionia version of Bard, so the question is, do I want to disintegrate and the Vile? I mean, the Vile Feast is alright. The Vile Feast is pretty alright, but I'm gonna drop it as well. It's because we need some more key pieces, I think. And when you have the attack token, you want to come out whenever you are with Annie instead of Raven Bloom. Because unfortunately, Raven Bloom went on. I mean, not unfortunately. Like, you want to trigger the landmark as quickly as you can. So even though we get the countdown from this, we get more damage by leading off with Annie. And we also progress SWAIN's level up. If we don't have the attack token, then you do want to lead off with the Conservatory. It depends on whether you get to attack or not. We get a Blade's Edge, which is neat. And we got the Mana Soul student here as well. We got a Captain Farron. Life is good, sunshine, rainbows, all that shit.
For a daring escape.
Alright. We get hit here. They get the buff on this immediately. But we do have the Blade's Edge to counteract it if need be. But we're gonna lead off with a Mana Soul student though. Because we do wanna get that value.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
They could have twin disciplines. Nobody expects the Blade's Edge is the thing. Like, you don't really play around Blade's Edge, right?
It's so big. Very neat.
Gonna block me? Gonna block me, bruh? Ah, you're not. Not even gotta surprise him with that. Alright. We're gonna pass here. We're not gonna use Blade's Edge. We can benefit more from this. There's the Undergrowth. I'm gonna pass. I don't need to rush into anything here. Like, they have to attack if they want to get value. They tap out. Them tapping out is really huge here, actually. We can go for the Undergrowth to just eliminate you right off the bat. As we're getting that Annie level up as well. Alright, no more students. No more studying. I think I can go with I want to keep you. You're more flexible. I'm gonna go with you, I think. That's quite a hit. The question is just how much do we need to... I mean, this draining... We may take the hit here, honestly, because we're setting up a Withering Will that's really powerful, but it's not gonna happen in a couple of turns, though. I think we want to remove the blocker, actually. Keep the drain for later, no, but this could give us something to use next round. Level up. Timbers is here! Let's do it like this. I could try to like set up, but the fact is I'm not gonna have a 6 mana play until they can open attack afterwards. And that may be a little bit too much damage for us to handle. Maybe not, but just in case. I also want to reduce a blocker so that I get a good attack here with Annie because we are burning them down as well. And this is a race that I believe we will win. Ooh, there's your boy. But we're going with this.
I want to play.
I want to keep you in the back, always.
It's almost time. That's so cool.
We got the Tybaulk here. With the Tybaulk, we can start getting an insane value. Alright. We get the SWAIN level up. Let's go, baby.
Empire above all.
Had enough of this! Full fire! Full fire! Oh, look at that kiss! Oh, oh, perfection! Not recording, right? There we go. I'm really glad I spent as much time as I did optimizing this, man. Like, we're reaping the results. Is that you say it? English? We're gonna ram this flock here. They could open attack, but that's not enough to really threaten us. We do want to develop our Tybaulk this round, but if they do try to progress and develop here, then we're gonna start popping. We're gonna start popping. And a Blade's Edge onto the Nexus with a Mana Soul student on board will stun 2 units, which will nullify their attack completely. That's why I really like this card as a one-off. And that's why I really like the ability to ping Like the unspeakable horror as well. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, that's cute. Adorable. Okay, so we can actually stun 2 units with timbers. Or tibbers. I think I may want to play tibbers afterwards. I mean, we can take the hit here and just develop Tybaulk instead. But we miss out on the ping from here. I mean, next round we can go Blade's Edge into tibbers, and I really like that. We can trade into that.
Patience is a tactician's
Taking 5 damage, I can do that.
Don't be scared, Timbers! They won't hurt you!
We take the hit, we're fine with that. We got healing, that's why we got Shadow Owls in, and we empower all of our spells, including Withering Wail and our Drain effects, which we're running a lot of. That is a shitload of chimes. Okay. Alright, so I think now we go for the Blade's Edge. This allows us to stun 2 units. And then we tibbers. Look at that, look at that combo! Look at that combo, baby! We're going in. We're going in!
These are dangerous land.
Tibbers! Tibberate! Oh!
Did you like that, Timbers? Wasn't it fun?
It was glorious. More Bard. This time, the more standard version with Zed. And we know what we gotta do. I like the Arachnid Sentry Flock combo. I mean, Hapless Disregard is pretty alright, but I'm actually gonna mulligan away these 2. Because, yeah, it's good against Zed, but we have the ability to Arachnoid Sentry Zed anyways. And I appreciate the House Spider a little bit more because we can actually use it to apply offensive pressure here. That Spark goes with me. Mana Soul Student is also pretty nice. Here's your boy Farron. I like playing 3 Farrons just to guarantee that I have it on turn 8. You wanna block me, bruh? You wanna welcome my flock? You do. Fantastic. Alright, let's get some damage. Every ounce of damage matters. 4 chimes. There's 1 trigger there from this one. There's another flock there. Beautiful. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, sir. We don't allow that here. Get that shit out of here! Now we're gonna capitalize on this thing's weakness. On its own, you're nothing but a mere chump blocker, boy. Spiders! Spider him. Yeah! Alright.
Everyone here is so cool.
Okay. I could ping this, but for now we're fine. Because we could potentially find... There is a universe in which we could just... Ooh, Annie's also tempting here.
The dark beckons.
I can try to... I mean, if they attack with that, that's fine. I kind of want to play Annie here, though. But... Because what are the odds that we actually get an open attack swing with SWAIN? They're probably preserving something in the back there, right? For 2 mana that can block into it. And we can work for the Annie level up here. I think he's trying to bait us. Or she, I don't know who this person is. Let's just pass.
They cannot hide.
Alright. That's it. We're going SWAIN.
The few for the many.
Because the few for the many. Oh baby, let's go. You gotta show me that twin disciplines. Yep. Actually, wait, oh, it grants. Oh, it grants. Oh, never mind. Oh, you grant. Ooh, okay. Oh, they stun us anyways. Still a great hit. Still a phenomenal hit. They got really greedy there. Oh my god.
Early
leap of faith.
Annie, who's your best friend?
Timbers! I know all his secrets.
I want to go with that flock, or honestly, I think this is good. Keep these two in the back. Because they can't deny this now. They can still notify us, but they can't deny this. This heals us and allows us to progress and level up here. And we got the Ravenous Flock now. I mean, we could Ravenous Flock now, but I'm just not really worried. I mean, it does enable the level up from SWAIN. Yeah, I think I should have flocked there, actually.
These are dangerous lands.
Or not. Yeah, I definitely should have. Okay, so how about this?
Cool. No embers.
Yeah, this was a mistake. We don't get punished, but that was I should have flocked there. Because it enables the level up for SWAIN, and it allows me to double ping the Nexus, so even if they have something like Notify or Deny, I will break them.
My friend and I are soul collectors.
Look, Timbers! It's Noxus's.
It's what? Oh boy. I don't know about you, but I feel like ending this. All of this! Okay.
Oh, I want to play.
Leave them nothing.
I'm gonna keep you in the back. I want to force this to train into that.
We are at war. Patience is a
This way. Burning. I want to play a game of hide and burn.
I can, help.
I sense fear.
just looking out for the public.
Defy and resist.
They gotta have some sort of stun effect here, which means this thing is gonna bring them back into the game for now. But we have tools. We have these decimates alongside SWAIN. Even if they have twin disciplines and concussive palm, like it's not enough to kill my SWAIN, for example. Oh. All right. All right. All right.
We don't want any trouble.
All right. They gotta open. Okay, this is gonna hit hard. Regardless, we're gonna stun their strongest unit, which is one of those. It has to be Tibbers, right? It has to be Tibbers. Okay, so if I play Tibbers, this triggers afterwards, which will ping one of these. I need to stun this.
That's so cool.
No matter what, I need to stun that. Can deny that. Sure.
Such little life.
I go unseen.
Okay, they get that back. We bring it down again.
I will break them.
I gotta pack these 2 overwhelm units to try to go high.
Stay safe. I'll take it from here.
Cool. Spell embers.
And now this represents lethal on its own, baby! On its own! There we go! That was getting scary.
My conflicts and only one.
Never doubted. Alright, we're going off against Silverfuse. Silverfuse actually whooped our butts with the Leviathan version of this deck earlier today. She was playing like what was she playing? Like it seemed like it was a burn deck with Annie, but it had Riptide Rex. Like, which completely blew me back. And one of the problems was I was running too many, like I had like Leviathan in my hand. Like I had like too much weight on my hand. Right after that game, the second game by the way, I took out 1 Captain Fern for a second Whispered Words because I feel like, well, it's important. We're gonna keep SWAIN, we're gonna drop these 2. Well, it's important. To find it. Okay, interesting. That's a pretty neat concept. Alright, concurrent timelines with that. So now you got all these. Well, no, you have these skill units. I'm not sure I follow actually. They're not summoning effects, they're skill effects. Okay, so we got it the other way around.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
I'm gonna try to play Annie. They may have like a thermogenic beam. Okay, she doesn't. Alright. Another Annie here.
Oh, I want to play.
Yeah, I want to play too.
Let's play.
Yeah, I'm already happy having these Whispered Words, honestly. Mystic Shot, okay. But we did trigger that anyways.
Tibbers?
I think I'm gonna play Annie again. Because I really want to work for that Annie level up here. So there's the Pharaoh's Financer. But again, what is Jin for? Because the skill, running units with skill.
Let's go make some friends, Tibbers.
I want to carry the spell mana, and then if I have to, resort to Whisper Words here. Farron is not great. We'll take the hit. We have a lot of healing, so we're not worried about that. Let's draw a little bit. Alright, let's pass here. See what they're up to. Alright, we lose Farron.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff didn't.
Wow, that's a good roll. I'm gonna stun. Try to apply some pressure. It's a play effect. Okay, so there's certain units with play effect skills. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. 'Cause I was thinking about units like this, but then you have the 2 mana with the stun as well. All right. We can attack with this. I think attacking with these 2 is fine, or maybe holding back. Let's see. If they trade this into this, that's okay. Because we still get a hit with that.
You move wrong. Joy.
Alright.
Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
Alright. Power trick here. Losing Farron sucks for sure. Because now we only have 1 more. But I wasn't really thinking about aloof travelers too much when I was making this change. Let's see. 6 cards in hand. We're gonna keep working for this conservatory. Ah, that's neat. That's neat.
If you do not have a part to play, take one.
But I'm not letting that happen. Alright.
Just the way you like.
Stun the weakest enemy. No, this is pinging me. I think if I do this, and then I attack, I level up Annie. I think that's really good.
What's that, Tippers? Yeah.
Take away a blocker, and then we can just go all in with all these. Just so we can level up and get that Tibbers.
I want to play a game of hide and burn.
Forcing them to block into that, but then they're taking a lot of damage from these other ones here.
You better bleed.
That's a lot of damage, boy. Trading into the 5/5 as well. Works out really well for us, and we get to play another conservatory. Get to eliminate the that unit that has lifesteal. Drop them down quite low. Play you. All right. Jen is ooh, that's another one. Oh my lord. We got these SWAINs. Though we don't have the way to enable them, but we can wait with you. See what they got in store for us here. A stunning effect, okay.
If we seek forgiveness, we must commit all.
Okay. If they want to trade, they want to trade. We're gonna keep going to school.
Well, what have we here?
Now I want to play you. I think, right? No, I kind of just want to play. Yeah, I want to play you. I could have killed the challenger, but it's all right. If they want to trade with the challenger, they want to trade with the challenger. It's fine. We're going in. She got me with this thing last time. This damn Riptide Rex, dude. No Leviathan this time, right? The thing about this deck is like, in a lot of matchups, like I was in a scenario like this and I have Leviathan in hand and I just need things that impact the board immediately, you know? I need things to synergize with this better, even though I'm playing you. Oh my god. Well, that's just insane. I really want to play Annie though. I really want to play Annie. It's another huge ass attacker. I miss out on this, but I don't think that's as relevant, to be honest. Dreadway is definitely scary. But I'm going Annie.
Oh, I want to play.
Lead off with you, gonna lead off with you, then we're gonna attack with you. Yeah, so he can't trade into this as easily. And we're going in. It's a lot of damage. Attacking with this first, so I forced him to trade with that. GG. That's a fun deck, though. That's a cool concept. We got vengeance!
Let's go make some more friends.
Yeah. Alright, Bard again. Is this Kuvira? But this time we're facing an Illaoi version. Alright, we got the Arachno Sentry Flock combo, which I really like. I'm gonna drop the Unspeakable Horror, and I think I'm gonna keep everything else. There's the Hapless. I'm wondering if I should take out Hapless Aristocrat for a second copy of Blade's Edge. I just like it. I just want the reassurance because, I mean, the deck is very fine-tuned for aggro, right? Like, the burn deck is very scary, and Hapless helps a lot in that matchup. Alright, we go Annie. We start burning. It's an interesting combination there. We got the Undergrowth here. That's fine.
Lady Elise, where are you?
I could go for you, but I think I'd rather do this. Yeah. Especially now that we draw the Conservator, we can actually attack first. It's not likely that they will block. This Hapless is actually pretty neat because it gives me a chump blocker for these tentacles later down the line. We preserve the stun for a more crucial moment. So big! 5 cards in hand. They're gonna draw another one. They're half 7. They're gonna refuel quite a bit here. We're gonna carry over the spell mana though. We got this nice chump blocker. I like Hapless as a one-off, honestly. It gives us a little bit more resilience early on, which I think is very important. For those of you wondering like why I'm playing Whispered Words instead of Glimpse Beyond is because if you don't find the spiders, like it bricks really hard. So we just go for the reliable draw here. It's all Bilgewater. Keep that in mind. It's like mostly Bilgewater plus the Chime card, so they're actually pretty limited. As a region, Bilgewater is very strong, but it needs to be paired with something else, I think. Okay. Starting to get pretty big. We're not really concerned here. Even if it gets overwhelmed. We don't need to do anything here. We have a chump blocker. We could preserve the Arachnoid Sentry, see what they have, because they could play a 3-drop and give this overwhelm, right? Now we're talking. I mean, this attacking is not really that big of an issue. They haven't really played that many chimes here. Plus, I kind of like welcome that to attack me anyways. I don't need to stun here at all. I just do this. I just spread out. I want this Bard gone, I think. How badly do I want it gone? Because I could just get rid of it now. But then again, I have the tools for next round anyways. I'm gonna pass here. This is pretty neat. Allows me to start like really progressing this. Like maybe I don't need to rush this right now. I mean, I'd like to really go wide, but I want to go for the level up with Annie instead. I have a lot of blockers here.
I must get out of here.
I could attack with Annie. I think I need to preserve this sentry for a more key, like for a defensive play. Pushing a little bit of damage here, while also enabling these to go down to flock. We lose a little bit of board presence, but it's fine because we're still going wide with these. And I want to get some damage on these because I want to use Flock separately.
Donnie, wanna play with Tippers?
Okay, that sounds like fun.
This student is really important to level up Annie and to flip this quickly. So now I do want to get rid of you. Or you. Illaoi could be problematic, but we always have the Arachnoid Sentry here. Yeah.
Help.
I want to clear this bard.
Ah, a beautiful day for sailing.
It's fine. That's a good draw as well.
This will be fun.
Getting overwhelmed here.
Do you feel her presence?
Probably have the 3-drop to attack with this again. I kind of want to set this up here. No, but I get to flip this now, which is really, I mean,
I wanna play a game of hide and burn!
If I kill you, I don't fortunes.
they draw there. I'm not sure that was the best target, to be honest. Okay, that's a really good drop, but we're going to Tybaulk here.
Don't be scared, Tippers! They won't hurt you!
We're gonna resort to our stuns defensively for now. Like, this could lead to a lot of value, but I really want to get this Tybaulk in there so I can get that healing and that value out of these pings. Drawing into this was great. I'm not sure if I'm not sure. I think I made a mistake with that play. I think I just didn't want to waste this, but I should have played this and kept that that drain in the back. That's a very passive play, and we're all about punishing that passivity. Kind of want to keep this in the back, but I mean they have to jump block.
It's almost time.
This is going like this.
That's so cool.
I agree.
This is outrage.
Still a lot of damage, baby. Oh. And I guess that's enough. Got him! Nice. Very nice.
Did you like that, Tippers?
I did.
Wasn't it fun?
It was great. So fun. Love winning. I guess another one. I feel like I've showcased Annie a lot. I've had a lot of power plays with SWAIN in my when I've been optimizing the deck, but in today's video I don't feel like I've showcased SWAIN with this enough. We got the Annie. I mean, the Disintegrate can be really strong here. I kind of want to keep it because of that. But no, I'm gonna mulligan away everything. I'm gonna keep just the Annie because I really want that conservatory. Oh my goodness. They could have the thing. The problem with this is it spawns a tentacle, right? That'll be a 1/1. But if they have the 2-mana spell that gives it +2/+2, I want to open attack with Annie. Because the 2-mana spell, the slow speed spell, can buff that, and Annie can't overcome it all of a sudden. So we sacrifice. Normally I want to play this on turn 1 if I don't have the attack token, but not if I don't have a clear attack with Annie. So we're still going to prioritize Annie for the open attack, and then we're going to develop this. So big! They just want to burn it down for some reason. I thought you were a bit nicer, Annie, to be honest. We got a nice combo here. We also got card draw here. It's expensive, though. Expensive. But we don't need to rush the disintegrate here at all, actually. We just take this hit. I honestly think we just draw here. Increase our options. Finding you is pretty important. Alright, it's a lot of value. But again, limited to this. I mean, they can still remove. We're not really worried about that. I'm gonna pass. I mean, I have Disintegrate. I probably should attack. I have Disintegrate. But at the same time, I kind of want to see them, you know. Yeah. Now we're talking. Because I want to play you, actually. I mean, it's the same, like, attacking with you. We have Disintegrate, so obviously they can't block her here. I could bluff that a little bit better. I can play you.
Donnie, wanna play with Tippers?
Okay, that sounds like fun.
We can use this Disintegrate here for some very good things. It's a big swing, but with Bilgewater. Stop you first, so we're gonna do this. This card is really neat, dude. This card is really, really neat. Ping and die! Ha 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 ha! This Bard is, okay, we're definitely, what should we ping? Probably one of these, actually.
What's that, Tippers? Yeah.
Because I'm getting Tibbers.
I wanna play a game of hide and burn!
Nice. Moonlight Affliction, that's pretty neat. I gotta kill this thing though. Well, not immediately. I have another. Actually, no, we lost the Disintegrate. I think I should have played the. Gotta be careful here. I think we gotta play Tybaulk. The earlier we play Tybaulk, the better. It's just the investment we gotta make now. It's just the investment we gotta make now. It empowers everything that we do. It makes our Tibbers that much better. They could have another Tentacle Smash here. Okay. We hold back naturally because we can't trade into this Bard. Let's hold back. We got the value, we just gotta stay alive. This Moonlight Affliction is actually really neat. Oh, they can't. They don't have any more draw. I think I like this here. But I also like the Moonlight Affliction. I silence 2 enemies and I get to trade into them. I kind of just want to play this now. It clears that, and then I can surprise them with the Moonlight Affliction.
I can, help.
Clear that with a 5-power Ravenous Flock. Preserve this to trade into those two. I don't know if that's worth it though. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm sorry, bro. A bit dirty, I guess.